I mean, the chances of it starting the grass on fire is pretty slim.
Really?
But it's not helping you if it's down on the ground too far and it's too tricky
Like
for you to...
this?
Yeah, so heat it up. Just make sure you heat it up good. And then you'll be able to feed the solder into it.
Sooner, right now?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Nothing. Still nothing.
It's interesting. They're turned on. Yep. Touch the solder to the end of the soldering iron just to see if it's...
What do you mean?
Touch the solder to the end of the soldering iron just to see if the solder... Touch it. See if it'll melt. There we go.
Oh.
Yep, you just weren't under there, that's all. So go ahead and put your thing back on your wire again.
That.
Now you want to feed your solder into the wire, not onto the iron.
So like this?
Mm-hmm.
And then, wait, I don't get it. Like feed it on the wire and not on this iron?
Right now, you're not touching the wire, and that's keeping the wire cool. You want the wire as hot as you can go, and then you start feeding the solder into the wire.
So give it a few minutes now, or just keep going?
Give it a couple seconds, because you let it go. You got to be touching the wire the whole time. Can't let it go at all. All right, now start feeding your solder right into the wire. Not just into the iron, it's got to be into the wire. So you want a good connection between the tip of your iron. Hold up on the wire a little bit with that iron.
Like just a little at a time?
Or more. Lift up on the wire with the tip of the soldering iron. You're not touching it, Daniel.
Oh, like that?
Yes, you have to be on the wire. If you're not touching the wire with the soldering iron, you're not heating it up. So
not enough?
Keep pressure on it. Not at all. The soldering iron has to be touching that wire.
This is hard.
Yeah, it is. Now, the tip of your iron's not on the wire.
Oh, that's the...
There you go. Right there, right there.
Oh, I see.
And then keep pressure up on it. So keep lifting the iron up a little bit. You're okay. You're off the wire again, so you got to heat it all up again.
Oh, dang.
Yep.
This is hard.
You're off the wire again. Of course it's hard. Now lift up on it.
Like this?
Yep.
And then... Yep. Oh, dang it. It's...
Here, get some more wire out of there. You don't need to have just a little teeny piece. Here, hold on to the end of that. There you go. Now you got something to work with. All right, now heat up your wire. And then start feeding it in.
Oh, I'm not getting anything.
You're starting. It's getting there.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta have a little patience. Now hold the wire with your other hand. There you go. Keep holding it up, and just feed it right in there. The acid that's inside of that wire, the solder rather, will burn through that crap that's on the wire. Keep going, right into the wire. Right into the wire. Ignore the bugs. They're biting me too. Keep feeding it right in there. Keep feeding it. Now feed it over to the right more. Keep feeding it. Keep feeding it. Keep feeding the corroded part. See where the corroded part is?
Yeah.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't blow your... You got it going. Keep feeding it. Alright, does that look all silver enough?
Yeah. Oof.
Yep. Here, I'm gonna...
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's just acid and all sorts of junk that's on there.
And it's trying to burn off. Look at it, it's like on that thing.
Nice. See, that's...
Oh, my head just cracked.
That's a... Your head cracked?
Yeah, like a little thing back here. It goes.
Your spine? Did you break your spine leaning over?
No, I don't know.
Well, that was your first solder.
I can see the acid on the wire here.
Yep.
Just a tiny bit.
Yep.
That's cool.
Well, like that stuff won't burn you. All that does is that acid that's in there will eat the junk off the wire.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's what that does?
Yep. So normally, if you've got clean wires, which these wires are not, because these have been buried under the ground for a long time. So normally you wouldn't have to feed that much of that stuff in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Normally,
but we did have to.
Yeah. Well, if you had nice clean copper, the nice clean copper, you would just take and you'd basically just be able to touch it to it, and it would feed right into the wire without having to burn through with the acid.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So it would have been much easier if it was something.
If it was clean.
Yeah.
That's why you always want to have clean wires.
But we don't.
No. Well, I mean.
But we did it. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, we did it.
Anytime you got wires that are buried under the ground like that.
Like for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. So now, here's our true test. Now we have to go in and plug the thing back in. Ready?
See?
Let's go.
Just leave this in the box?
Yeah,
or?
that's fine. Actually, we can turn the iron off.
Because we're not going to use it anymore, are we?
Hopefully not. That depends on what the box says.
What do you mean, if it beeps again? Or?
Watch out for the, if it beeps again, we gotta find yet one more break in the wire.
But remember, did we test it last time when we found the wire?
We did, but that doesn't mean that it stayed working. That just means that it was working for
a couple seconds.
a couple seconds, yeah, exactly. Plug the box in.
Plug it in now? Or?
Yep, go ahead.
Woohoo!
Nice!
Awesome.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah, before it was
Good.
only blinking one light.
Yes, now you boys will get zapped again.
Yeah, and they won't get run over and killed.
That's right, because getting run over and killed sucks.
Yeah. Oh,
Even
are we
though
going
they
to
don't
leave this in now?
Yeah, that's
That's it? We're not touching
we
it
are
anymore?
officially done with that part of the project.
Nice. No, we
Yeah.
just got to bury it all.
Yeah, now we got the sucky part of the project. Now we do got to bury the line again.
And hopefully it doesn't break.
No. Well, if it does, we'll hear the dog box beeping.
What can we hear from out here when the tractor's running? Or are we just going to do it by hand?
I think we're going to do most of this by hand because it's such a fine wire.
You don't want to ruin it again, do you?
No. Not that this wasn't a whole lot of fun the first time around.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Put this in the ground here in the ditch.
Well, we got to tape it first because we got to put tape all over
I
that.
forgot.
Yep. Because otherwise.
It's only that one spot though, right? Or is it
Well, the other one. The one we soldered down the other end.
Oh, yeah.
So that one's got to go too. And we have to have we have to dig like a little area here for this wire because you can't just.
Where?
This wire here. This is our loop.
Yeah.
So this is where the corner is.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
What?
Turn that iron back on. There's one more. I forgot all about it.
Right there?
Yep.
Oh, dang. Hey, that one's shiny though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is going to be easier, right?
That's what I'm hoping.
Yay! So this